This segment is brought to you by Barker Honda. It's better at Barker.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Bayou Time. Harry McCullough here. We got an update. We got bridges, and bridges are opening. And here to talk about it is State Rep Jessica Domangue, District 53. So thanks so much for being with us. A lot better reporting on bridge opening than bridge closes, right? So a lot going on, but tell me what happened today.
All right, so today the Dagueville Bridge was officially reopened, which we're so happy about.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that puts us, we've had Company Canal Bridge open, Lapperouse Bridge open, Boudreaux Canal Bridge open, and now Dagueville Bridge reopened. And so it's an exciting day for Terrebonne Parish to once again have another bridge open.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
We were just kind of giggling before. We went from Bridgeport to Bridge Rich. We're getting there, right? We still got some work to do. But with this particular opening, there will be some other things going on, right? With where the Howard Street is and how the couplet may
expand. So 24, which is Main Street, and we are in the middle right now of resurfacing. Everybody sees the construction that's happening there, and so right now we're resurfacing LA 24, and once that is completed, that will be one way all the way to Howard Avenue. And then on the other side coming back, that will be one way as well. So it will be one way each way until you get to Howard Avenue. And then of course, kind of go into that Berg area and everything, it'll be two ways again. This has been something that's been discussed for decades.
Instead of bottlenose.
Right. Instead of bottlenose. Yeah. And so we're just going to go ahead and have that traffic flow. It's going to change people's routes a little bit. You know, it's going to change kind of the way we do things on a daily basis, but it makes sense, you know, and especially kind of looking at what we went through. We actually looked at and discussed doing a one-way during all these repairs. It just wasn't feasible to make it happen, but we are going to do it moving forward.
Yeah, look, I'm old enough to remember two ways on Park and on Main Street all the way to Thibodeau. And I remember when they did the couplet, it was like, oh God, this is going to be so dangerous. We're all going to run into each other, but I think we all survived. So yeah. It's much better, and traffic moves so much better. So that's good. So yeah, we got several bridges open, and I know that, you know, it all seemed like it came at once. They've really been working, and I'm sure there's a lot of overlay that's been done. There's been a lot of work in this parish.
Absolutely. You know, look, we really have to kind of appreciate where we've been in the last, 8 months to a year. I mean, we had 8 state bridges out. Well, I'm sorry, 6 state bridges out, and then 2 parish bridges out. And now we're down to just 2 with Dularge and the Bayou Blue pontoon bridge. Dularge will be reopened just to that curfew traffic on September 30th. And then the Bayou Blue pontoon bridge is scheduled to be reopened mid-October. So by the end of October, we really are going to be in a great place, as well as all of the other resurfacing that's happening in the parish. It really is going to be a lot of progress we're going to see here, and so we're really excited about that.
Yeah, so you said Dularge Bridge will be open right at the beginning of October?
Mid-October.
But with a curfew.
I'm sorry. Dularge Bridge is going to be September 30th.
Right.
With the curfew, but then it's going to be fully reopened soon after that. I talked about this last time I came in. The North Tower was the most significantly damaged tower, and so that's what we went ahead and worked on first. Then we're going to work on the other 3 towers. The damage is not quite as significant, so they're not thinking that it's going to take as long. So you're going to see that progress happen very, very quickly. So, I don't want to give a time frame because, of course, somebody's going to say, well, Jessica said this time. So, just know that it's going to be much quicker than what it's been so far. And then, of course, the Bayou Blue pontoon bridge is going to be about mid-October.
Yeah. That one for years. Anyway, but with that said, the tunnel is going to be closed this week, but only for 5 or 6 hours, and like from 8 to 3. And This is, again, not even in your district really, but it's all part of the system. Right?
Correct. So yeah, we've got some lighting issues. We've got, some cleaning that needs to happen in there. So, it'll be closed temporarily this Saturday so that we can do some of that maintenance, and know that there's a full rehab coming in 2026 as well on the tunnel. So once again, we'll have something else closed, but it's something that's desperately needed. It's something that we've been needing for a long time. So we're excited to see that progress as well.
Yeah, and look, DOTD seemed like they're doing a good job. They're working hard. They were sneaking into FEMA territory the way everybody's kind of talking about them. But we need to say, good job too to get after it.
Right. Look, and shout out to Governor Jeff Landry. Shout out to Glenn Leday. Since they took over, it has been night and day. Especially, I come from the council world. I was on the Terrebonne Parish Council. We didn't get this kind of service from DOTD. We didn't get this kind of response from DOTD whenever we would call or we would have a complaint or anything. And now, we're texting those guys all day, and they're very responsive, and they're able to answer our questions. Glenn and his entire team just came down last week for a town hall. And they were able to answer questions. So yeah, it's been really tremendous to see how much everybody's working together.
Yeah, no, and it's good to see. And like I said, they should be recognized, because we were all kind of getting on them there for a little while. So,
Absolutely.
Good. So you guys still have a little break, right? Before y'all go back to Baton Rouge.
Yes, hopefully a long break. Yeah.
I got you. Well, thank you so much, Jessica, for the update. We appreciate it. It's great news.
All right. Thank you.
All right. We'll be right back with more Bayou Time right after this.
This segment was brought to you by Barker Honda. It's better at Barker.